Joining me right now, Republican Congressman from Arizona, Mr. Andy Biggs. Representative Biggs, so good to have you here. What do you think it is? I mean, why do you think we're dealing with the Mueller probe when it's clear that there was very apparent bias there in Washington, D.C. against the now president?
Well, we're dealing with the Mueller probe because, as you say, you have the guy who's basically running the Hillary Clinton investigation, Peter Strzok. He hates Donald Trump. He wants Hillary Clinton to be the president. Then you have the director, Mr. Comey, and who knows where he is. He's off the reservation. He's insubordinate. He's doing his own thing. Mm-hmm. And he says he manipulated. I mean, this is what he has said previously. He manipulated to get a special counsel there of Robert Mueller to investigate Trump.
He openly admitted that.
Yeah. And so what you've got going on here is this corruption, if you will, at the very highest levels of our law enforcement and our attorney general, because you got the Bruce Orr thing going on over there on the DOJ side. Mm-hmm. So this is the outrageous conduct that we're trying to get to. In the IG's report, I think it was antiseptic, but an attempt to get there. But it doesn't really tell us really anything more than things that we probably already knew, except for how deep the bias went. Yeah. As you pointed out, I mean, this is going on in those highest levels who are making decisions on these investigations. And that leads me to conclude that we never would have gotten a Mueller investigation but for what was going on in the Hillary Clinton investigation, which is what the IG reported on.
Yeah, you know, it's like they want to destroy the will of the American people. They want to destroy the whole process that we have to elect a president, and they think they can because they look their nose down on the people that voted for Donald Trump in the first place, which is what that one FBI text revealed. So what happens? I mean, how does America find out exactly why we're spending so much time and effort trying to paint the president as somehow in collusion with the Russians so as to rob Hillary Clinton of the election?
Well, what we have to do is we have to admit that the IG's report, he can't bring charges against anybody. That's why it ends up being kind of antiseptic, kind of plain blasé. Yeah. What we need is a second special counsel, which many on the Judiciary Committee in the House, like myself, have been asking for many, many months. You have to do that to peel this back. The other thing, too, is Director Wray and Attorney General Sessions said that if they saw mishandling of the Hillary Clinton investigation in the IG's report, which I think has been confirmed now, they would reopen that investigation. When you don't do this, it undermines the rule of law in America, and that really is what shakes the foundation of this country.
Sure. Well put. Congressman Biggs, it's good to see you. Thank you.
Thanks, Trish.